You know what? We could have these like medical conversations all day with our twin doctor friends here. We're checking in to talk about what is healthy, fact or fiction. There are a lot of myths out there with the trends in TikTok.
Yes, so this morning we have a few questions for Doctors Idries and Jamil Abdur-Rahman, also known as Dr. I, Dr. J. It's so good to see you. We're having too much fun in the break.
We talk about everything and your mama.
We don't hold back in our questions for them during commercials. Okay, time for our weekly game, true or false. A daily baby aspirin is one of life's simple, harmless health hacks that everyone should be doing in an effort to live longer.
False.
False.
That is totally false. You're right. It is simple, but it's not for everybody. So the recommendation is people who are 40 and older who have risk factors for heart disease.
Yes.
So high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, family history, things like that. And the reason is it basically thins the blood, which is good because if you have a risk of heart attack and stroke, you want no blood clots going to the blood vessels of the heart or the brain. Problem is it thins the blood. So you get bleeding from the GI tract, the reproductive tract in women, and so it can cause anemia. And there was a study that basically found that 20% of people who take aspirin become anemic. And anemia, people think it's benign, and it's not the worst thing in the world, certainly not as bad as a heart attack or stroke. But it's treatable. It's treatable, but it can cause a lot of issues. And so it's only for people who are appropriate. Okay. 40 and older, risk factors.
And the heart is particularly why. You don't just take baby aspirin like you take vitamin C.
No. It's for the heart. And when you do it, you want to make sure it's enteric coated because at least then it bypasses the stomach, so it doesn't dissolve in the stomach, so you don't get that stomach irritation and bleeding.
But your doctor needs to be the one to tell you to take it every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well, here's another one that you want to talk to your doctor about, high blood pressure. True or false? High blood pressure is high blood pressure. It doesn't matter if the top number is high or the bottom number is high, the risks are the same. False.
I would say.
I think you guys went to med school.
I know.
I only know that because I'm so glad that my blood pressure is normal. I come from a family with a lot of risks for high blood pressure, and I'm so grateful every time they test me and say, you have wonderful blood pressure.
Yeah.
Well, at least one person at this table has good blood pressure.
I'm working on it. It's not bad. But you're actually right. It is false. So there are two types of high blood pressure, right? So there's that top number, what they call the systolic number, and the bottom number, the diastolic number. You want that top number to be less than 120, the bottom number to be less than 80. Now, the top number systole is when the heart is pumping, so expect the pressure to be higher, right?
Yeah.
But diastole, the second number, is when the heart is relaxing. So if your pressure is high when the heart should be relaxing, that's not a good thing. High blood pressure just in one moment is not problematic. It's because, over days and weeks and months and years, it starts to damage the heart, damage the blood vessels. So if your blood pressure is high when it's supposed to be resting, then it's really damaging the heart and the blood vessels. So you want normal blood pressure in general, but especially that second number, you want that number to be good.
Okay, good to know. True or false, wearing high heels can improve chronic low back pain. Well, okay, this sounds too
sounds like a trick question, but I'm going to say false.
So I'm going to say true.
It's actually true. It's true.
I've never
well,
felt
then
it
I will never listen to a podiatrist again.
So this is the deal. Basically, when you wear high heels, so I'm told.
I love how these two are showing their brotherly love on the show.
Exactly. It's how you step. So normally you will step on the heel first and then the tippy toe. And so that sends all of this force to the lower back that's bad on the joints and the ligaments and the nerves. When you wear high heels, tippy toe first. So you don't send that force up to the lower back, and so you don't have as much wear and tear. And so it's good both at preventing low back pain, and even if you have low back pain, treating it.
Okay, so wearing high heels if you have low back pain is actually a positive.
It's a positive.
But you might have bunions, but you're going to have back pain. Okay, true or false, men and women develop cellulite equally, but men's muscle mass hides their cellulite better. I'm going to say false.
I said false too.
It's false. You guys are right. It's false. No, we do have amazing muscle mass.
Men don't have cellulite like women.
Only like 10% of men have cellulite. About 80 to 90% of women.
They don't have any?
Only about 10% have some. Yeah. So the deal is this: our testosterone makes our skin thick, and it makes it very elastic. And so basically, thick, elastic skin. Yeah, no cellulite. Estrogen does the opposite. The skin is thinner, and there's more fat production.
Okay,
and y'all can just think weight away. It's not right. Last one, tanning can improve skin health and improve cellulite in the process.
False.
That is definitely false. The UVA, UVB rays don't do anything good for skin. Increases the risk of squamous cell carcinoma, basal carcinoma, melanoma. And the thing is with cellulite, it just makes the skin look a little bit darker, right? So when you
it hides it.
It hides it, exactly.
But it's still fatty, fat.
The tan goes away, the cellulite returns.
Oh, gosh.
Things you didn't know you needed to know.
Yeah. Thank you both for being here.
That was great.
Hey,
thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.